Hey guys, this is Mohammed. Let me give you an overview on GoHighLevel. We're gonna explore GoHighLevel step by step. So if you're an agency admin or the agency owner, you're gonna land up here on this agency view whenever you sign in. There are multiple rules, and you can set the permissions of those rules. We will discuss those rules later on. First, let me give you a brief background of mine. Um, I'm working with GoHighLevel for like more than 4 years now, and I've worked with lots of agencies in US, and I've helped business set up their automations and all of that stuff to streamline their processes. Um, so here I am. I'm going to deliver all of the things that I have learned over the period of time. And we're going to take a step-by-step approach in discussing these modules, or you can say the tabs inside GoHighLevel, or the sections that are important. So let's start. This is where you're going to land if you're the agency admin or agency owner. So from here, you're going to select the sub account, and our first step is to understand the dashboard. I'm not going to go into the details initially, but yeah, let's give you a brief overview on the dashboard. Okay, before that, let me also open up this launchpad. This is actually the launchpad that says like what needs to be finished from your side, and this is a brief quick launch pad that appears on the top. You don't have to worry about that. You just have to like go. Let's go to the dashboard and let's study that. Inside the dashboard, the dashboards are for the analytics from they're coming from inside of our account, um, coming from the opportunities, contacts, calendars, bookings, all of that stuff. You can actually um, change or edit the dashboard. You can create multiple dashboards. You can add the like add the people, like you can permit the people to access the specific dashboard. You can restrict certain people as well. So this is how you do that. This is the default one. You can also change the default dashboard. If you need to add another dashboard, you just click on the add dashboard, and then you can create a blank dashboard, or you can choose a template library, or you can also clone an existing one. It means you can just duplicate the one that's already in there. So we'll just click on the blank dashboard, and we'll just name it as test dashboard. Um, there you go. And it's going to be like private, that's the default thing. So it means that whenever you're creating this dashboard, it will be only visible to you. So I'm going to just switch it off, and then I'll be able to see that there are options at the bottom. Like home, we are going to give the access to this dashboard. So it's really important. For example, there could be two dashboards. One is for the agency, the analytics that we want to see. For the account, like the company, if the company wants to see some of the analytics coming from the GoHighLevel, then we can give access to the agency users, and if it is only for the for the users that are actually using the account. Usually we give the account user access to our clients, and the account admin for the for the actually POC, the person of the person who is the most have the main role in the business, who's going to be dealing. We can give the access to that person as the account admin, and then there comes the account user. Account user is usually the additional user that we keep on adding. So those guys would need the access to their dashboard that we create for them. So currently, I'm not going to give the access to the account admin or account user. I'm going to just give the access to the agency user. So there are also multiple options here, what type of access you want to give them, editable, viewable, or no access. So if you give them the editable access, then they will be able to edit the dashboard as well. If you give them the view access, then they will be able to view that. And then if you give them the full access, then it means that they can view it, edit it, or change or manipulate anything. So that's that. Let me give that and let's confirm. Okay, here's the test dashboard. You can toggle between them, like from here, if you want to see the default dashboard. Okay, one more thing. So this one is the default dashboard, as you can see. Um, so this one is the default one right now. So anytime you click on the dashboard tab, then you will gonna land up to the default one, which is this one. You can also change this one to the default or the other one to the default at any time later on. Okay, let's explore some of the options. You can clone the dashboard. You can duplicate this dashboard to any other account. You can also set the time zones. Why this is important? Usually the time zone that's actually set, it comes from the account itself, which is here. I'm not going to show right now, but it's inside the settings and then the business profile. So it actually, whatever we set the time zone in there, it actually it is the default time zone of this whole account. Okay, let's go back to the other one, default one. Okay, so the default dashboard, let's add some of the analytics charts and graphs and some of the stuff, but let's also finish this. You can simply manage the permissions again. This is the same option that we saw while we were creating the option the dashboard. So you can also manage that later on as well. And suppose if you want to delete that, you can just simply delete that. And here is the option how you can set this one as a default. Once you set this dashboard as a default one, then you don't have to like toggle this dashboard anytime you click on this dashboard tab. Okay, so that said, so let's click on add a dashboard, and once you're here, you can add anything. For example, let's do the bar chart, and then from here you will see lots of options. Contacts, appointments. So I'm gonna do the appointments, and then that's the metric that we have chosen, like the count of appointment, because it's a default option that we already selected. It's going to show the number of the appointments that we have, and then how you want to see that. It's by default, it's going to show us the appointments that were created on specific dates and on a daily basis. It's the number of appointments. Number of appointments created on daily basis within the sub account. So once all of the options have already been selected, then you will just click on. You can also add the conditions. For example, sometimes we want to add the tags. We want to add the for example, status of the appointment is like new or deconfirmed or cancelled or no show or whatever. If you want to only see the showed appointments or the confirmed appointments, then you want to then we can select this option, this filter. And then if we, like, for example, want to set any other for example filter, like we want to only see the appointments from a specific user, then we can do this. We can select their username, and then from there, once we add that, for example, if I select the logged in user, that's me, and then if I hit save, then it's gonna pop up like that. And then after that, I have to like make sure that I hit save to change so that I would be able to see this. Okay. Um, last 30 days, edit dashboard because there were no appointments in this account, so that's why we're not able to see anything. So let's also do the account, and then let's do the graph, and then let's hit save. Let's see what we see. It's counting. Okay, there you go. One contact on 14th of March, two on 18th, and then from there you can see all of the data popping. You can manage these widgets. You can actually squeeze them. You can put them, as a stack on top of each other, and then that's that. And one more thing. From here, if you want to re-edit this specific widget, then you will click on the these three dots, and then you will simply edit that theme. And then once you're inside that theme, you can just simply change that to something else, like the chart type, and then you have to like hit save and then hit save. That's it. So that's how you can manipulate the data. You can, go through all of these options here. There are pretty extensive options. I'm not going to go into the details right now because it's really extensive. We will discuss this in another video. But that's the brief overview. You can set up a basic dashboard by adding a few charts on it, a few widgets on it. The most important ones are basically the opportunities. Usually we might want to see how many open opportunities we have and how many we have like the lost opportunities, and then we might also want to see the booked appointments and the confirmed ones, and that's actually the most important that we want to see. And then if you have like payments set up within the GoHighLevel, then we want to also see the payment setups within the GoHighLevel. Like the paid ones, the invoices pending and all of that stuff. You can also see that inside this dashboard. And then the calls one is really important, like how many calls are incoming, inbound, and how many calls were outbound. Then conversations, the number of conversations, total unread messages, total unread conversations today. You can set up all of that stuff. And then you can, there's another option, custom metrics. We'll study that later on because it's currently you don't need that. It will require a detailed overview, so we'll discuss that later on. So that's pretty much it. That's how you actually manage the dashboard, and you can create different widgets, and you actually change or edit the dashboard. You can clone it, you can set the permissions, you can change the default dashboard as well, and that's it. And from here I'm going to just delete this dashboard, and let's discuss the conversation in our second section. Thanks a lot. See you in the next video.